Yeah, After Tonight was the last song we wrote for the record. We were kind of going over the demos that I had done and putting the track listing together. And after listening through everything, I felt that we were kind of missing like a real like jumpy, fun song that kind of had that like 120 BPM feel. And I just felt like the record was lacking that feel. So we were in the studio working on something else, and it was getting kind of late at night, and we were working on a different idea, and it just wasn't going anywhere for me. So then our friend Pete Adams came to the studio, and he was like, "Hey, he's like, I'm gonna bring donuts and Craig," and so I was kind of showing him like this idea that I had. He was like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "I have a little like idea thing too," and then he showed us. We're like, "That's really cool." So this is probably like 11 at night, like almost midnight. So everyone else is like, it's pretty late, we're gonna go home. So me, Zach, and Pete just stayed at the studio, like in the B room, like the little tiny room, and we just kind of closed the door and locked ourselves in there and just started working on this idea with Pete, and we just built this whole song. And it was just kind of one of those like moments where we were just so in it that we didn't realize what time it was or what was going on, and the next thing we know, it's 7 in the morning. We just stayed all night in the studio and just wrote this song from front to back. And we finished the song, we're like, oh my God, it's 7 in the morning. We're kind of delirious. I think this is good.
The song's good.
Like, I think it's good, but I'm not sure. So then we came back to the B&B we were staying at, and the other guys were making breakfast, and we were like, yeah, we kind of wrote this song, and then we showed them, they're like, this is awesome. This is great.
It was super serendipitous too, because like Pete also like records bands and does all that stuff, and like initially we were just gonna like sit down and kind of like go over the song and kind of pick it apart. He was like, I actually think I have my interface in the car. And like went outside and like he had all his recording stuff, so we literally just set everything up and just recorded a demo that day and like left with the song.
And it was very spur of the moment, it just happened.
Super spur of the moment. And lyrically, that song is just kind of fun. It's kind of where, if I really had to put it into words, it would be like the first meeting. It's kind of like a blind date. Mm-hmm. You know, like where you're kind of like, you're nervous, you're a little scared to meet somebody, and at the end of the day, you kind of just got to go with, not so, like, it's more so, you don't go with your heart, you're kind of going with what your body's telling you, you know? It's a little more of a fun song, little shoulder shimmy type song, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's
kind of like youthful and like exciting in that sense of beginning of a relationship. Something that we've all gone through. I think we didn't try to like overthink that one.
No, it's kind of just we wrote the words that came to mind, and once we kind of got a first verse going, we kind of just followed the course of that.
Yeah. What happened is I had that first verse for a completely different song that we ended up not using. Zach was like, I was always really like this melody, so we brought that into the first verse, and then he wrote that chorus, and then after that, it was just the rest of the song just came together like that.
One thing I specifically remember about that recording session is I was so weird about using the word baby in the chorus.
Yeah. He like looked at me, he's like,
I was like, man, I don't know.
Like, how do you feel about starting the chorus with the word baby? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, let me hear it first.
We did it, and then Pete was like, dude, that's big dick energy. And like, it just, we ran with it because it felt right. Again, I don't know if that was the sleep deprivation or what, but it worked out and it was fun, and it's one of my favorite songs too on the record. Also, there's an Owen Wilson wow tucked under the last chorus that you'll have to listen for it.
If you can figure out where it is and tell us, we'll give you a prize.
Tell me what you're after.